The history of American manufacturing and ingenuity is as old as the country itself, and so is the argument over which product has been most important to our growth and prosperity. Now, personally, I'd pick the Model T and the assembly line Henry Ford invented to build it in mass numbers. What we take for granted in this country is the freedom to come and go when and where we please. And for that, we can thank Henry Ford. He's the one who put us on wheels by producing a working man's car. In 1908, he manufactured the first Model T, and in the process started a revolution. Yes, the car was something new and special, but it was a method of production that changed everything for everyone else. Ford's Detroit, Michigan assembly line built them well and built them fast, very fast. By 1914, Ford factories were churning out a Model T every 93 minutes. The price of one, just under $500. No wonder more than half of all the cars on the road were Model Ts. The Model T's last year on the line was 1927. That 20-year run, in which 15 million units were produced, is the longest of any car, with the exception of Volkswagen's Beetle. Henry Ford's key to success was KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. The customer, Henry Ford said, can have any color he wants, so long as it's black. Why? Because black enamel paint dried faster than other colors. And besides, he wasn't a very colorful guy. There's no question that Henry Ford and his Model T changed the world's motoring habits. In the 1950s, a decade after the death of its founding father, Ford Motor Company made history again by introducing a new luxury sports car that became an instant classic, the Thunderbird. T-Bird for short.
This beautiful little T-Bird, man, this is the performer's performer.
Suddenly, Americans had a new vocabulary to learn. Terms like power steering, power brakes, and power windows.
Like the thoroughbred it is, the Thunderbird responds to the slightest touch of your toe.
It was fun, it was hip, and it perfectly fit America's mood.
The optional swing-away steering wheel moves over to welcome you in.
And with a few changes here and there, it has endured in our hearts over the decades. If you're interested in learning more about the man who invented the road trip and how he did it, the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan is a great place to spend the day. You know, it's been almost 100 years since Henry Ford invented the assembly line, and cars have changed unimaginably. But all cars, whether or not they're Ford products, still reflect Mr. Ford's manufacturing genius and innovations. We're always on the lookout for the next Model T.